Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe. I make content on a weekly basis that you guys are gonna love. So we're at that time of the year where a lot of people are moving to Los Angeles. It's winter, it's cold in a lot of cities, it's snowing, but LA, it's pretty sunny. Like today, it's sunny outside. And it's a little chilly, but it's not as cold as it is in the East Coast. So what I want to discuss in this video are some of the safest and most affordable neighborhoods to move to in Los Angeles. Alright, so the first neighborhood I would suggest as far as safety is Glendale. Glendale is a very beautiful neighborhood. It's extremely clean, peaceful, almost kind of like family oriented. There's tons of things to do in the area, some restaurants. There's a really nice mall in Glendale as well. The downside about living in Glendale is that it's a bit far. It's not really central. It's not far in terms of the distance, but in terms of traffic and getting to the city of LA, getting downtown, getting to the valley, getting to West Hollywood, there's a lot of traffic just to get through that. Another neighborhood I would suggest is Burbank. Burbank, it's a great neighborhood, a lot of history. This is where you have a lot of the movie studios and television studios as well. A lot of the homes were designed to house production crew who work in the studios nearby. So you're gonna find a lot of affordable properties in Burbank. Not to mention, Burbank is also a great neighborhood for students as well. And it also kind of has like a community feel. So there are a lot of like organic grocery stores, some local gyms, some local restaurants. There are things that you can do in Burbank without leaving the area. Another neighborhood I would suggest looking into is Baldwin Hills. Baldwin Hills is a historical and predominantly Black community. It has a lot of like great culture. There are things to do in Baldwin Hills. It has beautiful spots for hiking. The apartments in Baldwin Hills are more modern and they're spacious as well. So that's one of the plus sides about Baldwin Hills. Next on my list is Venice. Venice is a great neighborhood, especially for artists. It's a very artsy, kind of hippie feel. It's right by the beach, so that's also a plus, especially during the summertime. The downside about living in Venice is that there's a lot of crowd because, again, it's by the beach. It's a popular tourist destination. People go there a lot. There are a lot of homeless people as well. So that's another thing that's on the downside. However, it's a very safe neighborhood, very beautiful neighborhood, great restaurants, and of course you're by the beach. How can you not win when you're next to the beach? Another neighborhood to consider is Echo Park. Now the positive thing about Echo Park is that it's very central to LA. You can get to a lot of different neighborhoods just from Echo Park within 30 minutes. Echo Park is a very community-friendly neighborhood. They have a lot of farmers markets and flea markets and things that you can do around the area. Lots of mom and pop shops, small diners and things like that. Very beautiful, and of course the rent is pretty affordable as well. Another neighborhood to consider is Los Feliz. So Los Feliz is adjacent to Echo Park. Similar to Echo Park, Los Feliz is also a community-friendly neighborhood. There's some nightlife activities, some cool bars. It's a very hipster kind of neighborhood. So if you're a hipster or you're someone who doesn't mind being around hipsters, this might be a great neighborhood for you. It's walkable, tons of restaurants, and it's close to downtown LA. Not to mention it's kind of central as well, so you can easily get to one point to another. Now, another neighborhood to consider is Koreatown. Koreatown is very close to downtown LA. Again, it's central to Los Angeles, so you can get to a lot of different places within a short period of time. There are very affordable properties in Koreatown. You can actually find some creative loft spaces as well. There are not that many, but there are quite a few gems in Koreatown. A lot of the apartments tend to be spacious, but if your budget is more constrained, you can actually find something smaller and super affordable. The plus side about Koreatown is that the pricing is one of the best in LA, and you're close to almost everything. And there are tons of restaurants, bars, and things that you can do in Koreatown. The negative about Koreatown is that there's absolutely no parking. Parking is a nightmare if you live in Koreatown. So if you're moving to LA with a car and parking is a concern for you, definitely do not consider Koreatown because you're gonna hate yourself. Traffic in Koreatown could be a little bit messy, again, because it's central, like I said, so you're getting a lot of traffic from West Hollywood, some traffic from downtown, and these traffic kind of intersects in Koreatown. Next on my list is downtown LA Arts District. Now the Arts District is different from the other parts of downtown, which could be somewhat sketchy. But the Arts District is very cool. It has that New York City feel. Tall buildings, loft spaces, creative people. There's some art galleries and things like that. Bars, cool bars, really nice museums and things that you can do around the area. So downtown LA, definitely one of my favorite neighborhoods in LA, especially just to hang out. The rent is somewhat affordable. The cool thing about downtown LA is that you can find some creative loft spaces and kind of use that as a live-work space. Okay, so next on my list is North Hollywood Arts District. Again, the Arts District is completely different from North Hollywood. Some parts of North Hollywood could be pretty sketchy, and North Hollywood is quite big. So if you're considering North Hollywood, you definitely want to look into the Arts District. It's young, it's hip, it's fresh. There are a lot of young artists, actors, musicians, dancers, things like that. A lot of people move to North Hollywood because of the affordability. If you are in the entertainment industry, if you're a dancer, if you're a model, actor, whatever, North Hollywood is a great place because there are a lot of studios, acting classes. A lot of castings takes place in North Hollywood as well. So you can live there and not have to move around so much because everything is around you. And last on my list is Studio City, also one of my favorite neighborhoods in LA. Studio City is great because it's affordable. The traffic is not that bad, and you're very close to West Hollywood. So you're super close to West Hollywood, but without the traffic. Studio City is more chill, more relaxed. It's family friendly. There are also some young artists here as well. The cool thing about Studio City is that you have Restaurant Row on Ventura. So there are a lot of restaurants that you can go to, a lot of things that you can do within Studio City without having to leave the area. It's a very community-friendly neighborhood. The only disadvantage about Studio City is that a lot of the apartments are actually kind of older. And if you want something more modern and newer, you're gonna have to pay a premium price for that. But regardless, I think Studio City is a very great neighborhood for you to consider. All right guys, so that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit me with a thumbs up. If you're moving to LA pretty soon and have some more questions or need recommendations on things to do, some restaurants to check out, definitely drop a comment as well and I'll definitely respond to you guys. I'll see you guys in my next one.